Hey, it's Pamela, your guide for the Xenessa Project. In around 10 minutes, we're diving into something that's been on my mind a lot lately. You ready? Let's do this.
Signal found. Reset begins now.
Okay, so picture this. I'm sprawled on my couch, binging a Netflix show about scientists using 3D printers to make human organs. Crazy stuff, right? But it got me curious. So I grabbed my phone and started typing into Google, what materials are required? And before I could even finish, autocomplete pops up with, for 3D printing. I stopped dead. I mean, I'd never searched that before, not once. Was my phone eavesdropping on my thoughts? Or is 3D printing just that common of a search? I kind of laughed to myself, but if I'm honest, it left me feeling a bit uneasy. And then I stepped outside to grab my mail, and my neighbor's Ring doorbell lights up, chirping, "Hi there." I mean, nobody's at home. It's just me and this little camera winking at me. And suddenly, it hit me like a jolt. My phone, that doorbell, my apps, they're not just sitting there. They're watching, guessing what I'll do next, even saying hi before I'm ready. George Orwell warned us about telescreens in his iconic novel 1984. Now, they're in our pockets, on our doors. And they're not just watching, they're predicting who we are. Let's take a moment and unpack what's really going on here. This isn't just about surveillance, you know. It's way bigger. It's a system built to shape us, our habits, our choices, and even the way we think. Orwell's big brother was one giant, creepy eye watching everyone. Today, it's thousands of tiny eyes. Your apps, your smart devices, your search history, they're all collecting little pieces of you. They stitch those pieces into what I'm calling a prediction engine. It's not just tracking where you go or what you'll buy. It's figuring out what you'll do next and gently pushing you toward it. You ever notice how an ad pops up for something you were just thinking about? Or how your streaming app seems to know your mood? This isn't sci-fi anymore. Think about one of my favorite movies from the early 2000s, Minority Report. In the movie, precogs predicted crimes before they happened. Back then, that seemed far-fetched. Now, we have algorithms predicting your next click, your next purchase, and even perhaps your next breakdown. And the part that gets me, they're not just guessing, they're steering you. What keeps me up at night is this. The goal isn't just to know us. It's to decide what we'll do before we even have a chance to choose. And every tap, swipe, or search we make feeds that machine. Let's take a look at the data behind this. That's where we can really see the story.
According to Shoshana Zuboff's The Age of Surveillance Capitalism, predictive systems operate on what she calls behavioral surplus, the extraction of human experience as data to predict and influence future actions. These systems are not passive observers. They're built to modify behavior for profit. Amazon's Ring network, for example, has partnered with over 2,500 police and fire departments, forming one of the largest civilian surveillance systems in the United States. On a global scale, Top 10 VPN has mapped over 6.3 million connected cameras, illustrating how physical surveillance is now merging with digital tracking. The same logic extends to our phones. Studies from the University of Oxford and Reardon et al. 2021 reveal that most mobile apps embed third-party trackers, and nearly 9 out of 10 Android devices send private data to multiple domains, evidence of a vast, invisible ecosystem trading our information by default. And in a 2015 PNAS study, Yu, Wu, and Kaczynski found that Facebook's algorithms could infer personality traits and political views more accurately than a person's closest friends, based solely on their digital patterns.
Wait, hold up. An algorithm might know you better than the people who love you. And it's not using that to help you connect. It's selling you stuff or nudging you toward choices you didn't even know you were making. Let's talk about what this does to real people like us. This prediction engine doesn't just collect data. It messes with lives in ways that sneak up on you. Take David, a 34-year-old teacher I talked to. He was having a brutal semester. So one night, feeling drained, he Googled signs of teacher burnout. Just a private moment of doubt. Within hours, his phone was hitting him with ads for therapy apps and stress relief gadgets. Okay, fine. But then it took a darker turn. He started seeing ads for high-risk life insurance with taglines like, "Secure your future now." His YouTube feed started pushing videos about leaving teaching behind. David told me, "It felt like the internet decided I was broken and started selling me a whole new life." His quiet moment of vulnerability was turned into a product. Worse, he started worrying. What if my insurance company flags me as high risk? What if my school thinks I'm about to quit? So he stopped searching for help. He didn't even tell his doctor. The fear of being labeled completely shut him down. Then there's Elena, a 25-year-old I met. After a pregnancy scare, she searched abortion clinics near me. Big mistake. Her phone lit up with ads, some from baby gear, others from anti-abortion groups. They followed her everywhere. Her work laptop, her tablet at home. She told me it felt like being hunted by her own fear. In some states, she found out, her search history could be subpoenaed. One private question could end up in a courtroom. What gets me about David and Elena isn't just the invasion. It's how it made them pull back. David stopped seeking help. Elena stopped trusting her searches. When we start policing our own thoughts because we're scared of what the algorithm might do, we lose more than privacy. We lose the freedom to just be ourselves. And it's not just personal stories. In places like China, this tech is weaponized for control. Journalist Liao Hu posted one critical comment about local court. Next thing he knew, his social credit score crashed. He couldn't even buy plane tickets, get a loan, or enroll his daughter in private school. One post became a digital life sentence. The real cost isn't just what happens to the few who get caught. It's what we all do when we know we're being watched. We pause. We self-censor. We stop asking questions. Orwell didn't just warn about surveillance. He warned about a world where we became our own jailers. So, how do we push back when this prediction engine feels like it's running our lives? Start small but real. Use Signal for private chats. It's encrypted and has no tracking. Switch to DuckDuckGo for searches. It doesn't build a profile on you. Pay with cash sometimes to leave fewer digital traces. These aren't just tech hacks. They're ways to reclaim your mental space. But it's not just about us as individuals. Support organizations like the Electronic Frontier Foundation, who are out there fighting for our digital rights. Vote for leaders who get that privacy isn't about hiding. It's about protecting the space where we can think freely. And here's the big one. Don't let fear silence you. Ask the hard question. Share the bold thought. The strongest way to resist is to refuse to censor yourself. If you do only one thing this week, switch your default search engine to DuckDuckGo. It's a quick change, less than a minute, but every search you make is a signal that you're choosing freedom over surveillance. It's not just about hiding your data. It's about taking back your right to think without someone else finishing your thoughts. Orwell put it perfectly. Who controls the present controls the past. Who controls the past controls the future. Right now, our data is in their control. Let's take it back, one search at a time. because life after 1984 depends on it. And that's it for today's Xenessa Project. Thanks for hanging out with me through this one. And remember, always keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop searching for the signal beyond the noise.
Signal fading. The search continues.
If this episode got you thinking, follow the Xenessa Project on your favorite podcast app. Got a story about a time an algorithm seemed to know you a little too well? Head to Xenessa.com to share it. And for more ideas to cut through the noise, join our newsletter.